you know, I wanted to hide or block someone because of the
Oh.
stupid comments, but I said it's an open format. It's an open page. The disclaimers are there. Well, if I need to write a new fucking disclaimer to make you so fucking happy because you're so fucking pressed by a social media page, then you carry the fuck on.
But she didn't even get blocked. So wait, we're allowed to block now? Karen, Bobby, or whoever the hell you are. Again, this falls under a none of your fucking business.
No,
Yup, I
Frida, but
blocked
you said
Donnie
it was a
Blair's
rule.
foul
Only
ass,
reason
and
I
I'll
said that,
block him again, and I'll
I don't
block anybody
mind,
else
Bobby.
that, that says the N word or tells my kid, my nigger kids, to get a bullet in their head. Bitch, eat a dick. You can sit there and let people talk about your kids like that and not block them because of a rule in an Instagram. You
Okay,
might
hold
be
on, hold
that
on, hold on, hold
simple
on,
and
hold on, hold
fucking
on, hold on,
stupid.
hold
I'm
on,
not.
hold on, wait. Bobby's girl, okay, thank you for pointing that out because you should have done that in the comment section. She says it's the point because Kara was legit going at Krista kids and Krista got in trouble for blocking. Again, Krista, it was actually Donnie that told me the truth about why that situation happened. And I immediately said, if that is true, I apologize to you,
Yeah.
Krista, because just like right now, the page is so fucking fast and going by so quickly, I can't catch everything. Okay? And when it was pointed out that that's why Krista was in my box and blocked Kara at that point, I have no fucking issues with that. None whatso fucking ever.
No, let me replay this again slowly for you, William, so you fucking understand. Donnie went up into my inbox and said my nigger children should be shot. That's what Donnie said. I'm quoting a fucking quote, you idiot. Now shut up.
And for the record, whoever it is, oh, I know who it is, but I'm going to say whoever it is that thinks, oh, I believe he's on heroin. I believe he's intoxicated. I believe he's drunk. I
That's
believe he's drinking. I believe he's zooted on
cool, Bobby.
opiates. I'm just going to
I,
simply say this. Any one of you motherfuckers want to stand behind your very thought, the best way to do it is challenge my fat one legged ass to a fucking drug test. And I promise you, there will be nothing but THC. So anytime you sons of biscuits want to make false allegations, I promise you, step the fuck up, but bring your money and put your money where your mouth is, and it's no methamphetamine. It's none of that as well. Hear me clearly. The only drug and it's not a drug, it is a plant. The only reason it's a fucking drug is because the government said it is. The only fucking drug, or, um, the only thing in my system's ever going to be THC, if anything. And I got news for you. There are times that you will test me and there will be not even THC in my blood. But for the record, when I die, make sure they cremate me. But before they cremate me, put me in a motherfucking press and squeeze the hell out of me. Because there's probably more THC in me than you will ever fucking believe. But there ain't no opiates, there ain't no heroin, there ain't no methamphetamine, or none of that bullshit that people continue. Any
and
fucking time you want to step up and try me, bring your money.
I need all the above. I'd like some opiates and some crack to get through this shit. Oh, here he goes. Can you hear me still? My phone ringing.
Yes, I can hear you.
Well,
You are correct, Thunder Chick. Not even speaking of her. I'm not speaking of anyone unless they're speaking on me. I can't even keep up. Well, thank you. That's kind of a wow. Just as I pointed up in your feelings, 2021 has just pulled into damn near many towns all at one time. The truth rolls in. You don't want fucking Paul Harvey. You want what fits your agendas. I just don't understand how so many people are so fucking confused that, oh my God, did you hear that? That's the problem with today. It's been this way for quite some time. If someone cannot get the understanding of a situation in the first 2 minutes, they're going to take whatever sounds good. When you go to try to understand the good word or the Constitution or the daily paper, if you can't read that story in the first 2 minutes and understand what the fuck is being said, it's going to confuse so many of your simple minds. Even on sale pitches, when you go door to door, if you don't have that buyer convinced in the first 2 minutes to continue listening, they're going to tell you to go away. You got 2 minutes to make your fucking point, or it's going to be no good. You're wasting your time and whoever you're speaking to. Shit. Miss me with your shit. I use the Constitution as a point because most people that read the Constitution obviously don't fucking understand it.
CGA, box up.
Yeah, CJ, get in the box.
Come
Damn
on,
right,
sis.
I'd love to hear that.
Ooh, come to the box.
What page is she on? I'm in the back. Okay. All right. It's not working, so I see you. I'm going to go ahead. Wait, FBSI Rogue, ain't it? I need some help with the spelling here as I'm doing this. FBSI agent, okay. FBSI agent. Wait, there it is. There it is. Bam, bam. All right, so it's sent. If you want it, carry on. If you don't, that's fine.
15 minutes ago for not
Hold
safe.
on. It's nothing to do with not understanding. It's what you kick someone out of your box by 15 minutes ago, not staying on topic, and you have been on 35 topics since. Well, buckle up. It's my page. If you don't like it, you can leave. Nothing personal.
Lord Jesus.
CJ, you already know. I told you the day would come. They turned me fucking loose. I don't care.
Sis, help out.
They need to put you back in the old folks' home.
Damn
You
right. Damn
you
right.
done worn out that day pass. Like,
Mhm.
holy shit.
That fucking day pass expired, motherfucker.
That day pass expired.
Bring
Revoke.
Kara. I ain't bringing Kara no fucking where. She was no. She don't
God,
know
don't
how.
bring Kara up
She
on the
can't
fucking
even.
box.
No.
What you trying to do to me?
As much as CGA has hated me in the past and loved me as well, I'll deal with CGA before I worry about Kara any longer.
Hold up. Did I just get compared to Kara? Am I? Whoa.
No, you know
No.
I love you. Own little way. I'm simply saying I'd rather deal with you than that.
I ain't never
any
hated
day.
you, Freedom. I've never come after you for nothing.
Okay, so does that mean you're paying for dinner on the round table, or am I?
I didn't say that. The
See?
next time you're at Buckner's, you better hit me up.
Well, I've already spoke to you, and you obviously didn't hear me.
Probably not. I don't pay much attention to anybody.
Less
Me fucking
less than
emojis. Quit.
less than 2 weeks away.
Less than 2 weeks away. What?
So, yeah.
What's up, Fonda Cox? You just wanted me to say your name, didn't you?
Say it again.
CJ.
Fonda Cox.
Yeah, Fonda
One more time.
Cox.
Fonda Cox.
Hey, CJ, you know, you're always in the backdrop, and I know it, and you've been out there watching shit that I haven't. So, is there any questions you would like to grill me with or roast me with? Or
Oh,
bring
God, don't do
correction?
that to me, Freedom.
Shit.
Like, we've already been on every subject that there is tonight. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. You have me
Shit.
lost.
Freedom.
What's her
You
problem?
have me lost.
Wait, what's her problem
You-
with Z and making posts about her? I'll give you the short version since I outed Z. Z's a
Go ahead.
fucking liar. Her whole fucking shit's a lie. She ran around with sympathy about she was on a murder trial, for killing her mother. Lies. She's a
What the
fucking
fuck?
liar. That's the problem with Z. Now you can support that again. That's your prerogative. However, don't get mad if she got called out for her bullshit.
The hell kind of people y'all been dealing with since I've been
I
away?
didn't bring her around here. That wasn't fucking me.
Nor was it I, but it was part of one. Let's go back to talking about Freedom riding 120 miles down the interstate in a wheelchair. Oh, God, it's an electric chair for Pete's sake. I don't have an electric wheelchair. I gave my last electric wheelchair away, but thank you for your concern.
You gotta admit, we would all let you know that would probably raise a lot of eyes if you saw, a bearded dude in
It
a red,
raises
white,
a lot of
blue.
fucking
Yep,
awareness.
yep, riding down the fucking interstate. You're gonna get attention.
You damn right you will.
We had a guy that but I couldn't tell you what he was doing that for though. He was walking through Phoenix all the way. He was going to Mexico, I think, because he had to cut through from Phoenix to Mexico. He was walking around with a donkey, but I don't remember why he was doing that. Oh, shit. He was
a man in a van.
Shorty.
fucking true story. Everybody was like talking where this dude was with his fucking donkey, walking from Phoenix to Mexico. I guess I don't know. Shit. Oh, shit, man, Harold. But where your ass out? Rolling 120 miles.
But that's my point, whoever you are, keyboard warrior. If I decide a situation needs awareness brought to it, that's the dedication I would put behind it. And again, I said to her, and I'll say again, if I had the information she has, and I had the issues that she has with an individual, it would mean enough to me that I would get out there and do that. That's what I said.
Now that was
and I
clearly
still stand behind that.
I'm still confused at what we're talking about.
I can translate that one.
Talking about Kara.
I can translate.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, please.
Okay, I got
Freedom, I love you, but please let Stephanie do the translating, please.
I got that one. That one is if he had to go for a cause, if he was something he believed in enough, like if he had to protect his family, example, he would care enough to get in his wheelchair to raise awareness and go down a fucking highway.
Okay, I got you.
Got me.
And then that statement was added to saying I'm broke, my vehicles haven't moved in 6 months, and I'm going to have to go 100 miles in a fucking wheelchair and shit like that. No, that's not what I said. Sorry.
Lord.
Sasha, I'm going to whoop your ass. Sasha, I'm going to whoop your ass. That's entrapment.
Stop it. And I honestly don't care enough about Z to go look at her page, but thanks.
Nor do I.
Sasha, I'm trying to behave tonight, yo. Sasha's like peer pressure.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the rules are changing. I'm picking to change one myself. I'm going to follow the lead from a Canadian individual that some people hate. I want you to use my page one more time to try to get people to go to yours. You give jitters the respect not to push your luck, but yet you continue here on mine. I've said it here clearly, and I'll say it one more time. The rules that I'm following are fucking changing.
To be announced.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm talking about Kara's over here steadily saying, well, the truth's over here. Come to my live. Go over here. I'll send you my live. If you're so desperate that you have to come to my page and beg people to go to you, I'm doing my best to send them back to you. Because truth is,
okay, I already follow you.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You booted my real account the other day, Freedom.
Well, I didn't know it was yours. How about that? Just send me an inbox.
And then hold on, and you booted Sasha for telling you it was my real account. What was up with that?
Well, there again, I don't know. Maybe I was triggered. Maybe I was up in my feelings. Maybe I was dealing with stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe I was triggered. It just happened. That's what happened. Oh, she was asking about Z. Okay, yeah. Well, Z was full of shit about her killing her mom or being on trial for her mom. Let's put it that way. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
No, Kara didn't go to bed.
And we've talked to people who know Z in real life, that real life know her, not Instagram friends, the people that actually live
The
with
best rapper in the world is getting naked right now. Y'all go to his live.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, Lord.
The best rapper in the world is getting naked on his live. He said, come watch.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Like, define how naked. Hairy butt and all naked?
I don't know. I just read the comment.
Is it hairy ass and all naked, or just kind of? I mean, we need specifics here.
No, we don't. You might. I'm good with not knowing how close he is to being nude.
I thought it was good night.
Why did I come in here
I don't know.
thinking?
I
Oh
thought
yeah, now I
Tupac
remember.
was dead though. What? Oh, the greatest.
Tupac is dead.
I get it.
I had
I
to come
get
get
it.
my little
Like all
bud.
the way naked. How naked do you want me? Like furry ass naked. I personally don't believe you, but we are entitled to our own opinions, right, James? Yes.
Oh, Lord, D trying to keep it going.
Oh, is D
Whatever
back?
it is, D
I'm
doesn't
still in the
care.
other room.
Oh, he said, whatever it is, D said, I personally don't believe you, but we are entitled to our own opinions, right, James?
Sure, an opinion is yours, and it's the one thing you can have that no one else can have that matches yours. They may agree
D,
with
for real,
you,
D, for real, do me a favor. Look up John Anderson. That's all I got to say. Look up John Anderson.
so there you go,
Please
D.
look up John Anderson.
There you go. You're hearing it from someone maybe you believe better than me. Do you believe CGA? Do you
Probably
believe
not.
her?
But if you go look up John Anderson, you ain't got to believe me.
I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Tell
It's
Kyle,
there.
and I may be wrong. I don't know if it's Kyle or what it is, but please tell her.
I'm
Okay.
intrigued. Okay, yeah. That's fine. I guess she's a 71-year-old meth drinking, ex stripping, porn watching and doing woman. I don't know. I already have Stephanie.
Stephanie. Stephanie wasn't the one talking, dum dum. That was me.
He's telling me. Check more on Miss Terry. I already have Stephanie, and he threatened a female politician. Oh, are we on the wrong Terry? Am I on the wrong Terry? I thought you were talking about. Goddamn phone.
He's talking
I thought you were talking about the lady.
John
John Anderson had an attorney too. John Anderson had an attorney too.
Wait,
Yeah, he's
hold
talking
on.
about John
Are you
Anderson.
who? Miss Terry? Who? The old lady? Is that who you're talking about, or did I miss something? How do you drink meth? She claims she puts it in her tea. I don't know, and I really doubt.
Yeah.
71. She gives two fucks if you dox her. She's 71. You think she gives a shit? Probably not.
I don't know why anybody gives a shit about anybody doxing them. Like, nobody's gonna have the balls to pull up any fucking way.
No, I don't know. Yeah, Boggin, she claims that she puts her meth in her
tea.
unsweet tea and drinks it, and has been for as long as she can remember. I don't fucking know. She said,
All right, D, I'm just giving you a heads up, yo. Like, just letting you know. I mean,
I'll see you here on
the people you're fucking with are responsible for what happened to John Anderson. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm trying to help you out. So, I mean, take it or leave it. I don't care.
Wait, I'll see you here on the internet for decades to come. Yeah, no, because I won't be on the fucking internet doing this shit in a year from now. I was expecting to say, you might want to trigger Miss Derry. Yeah, the 71-year-old. I don't know if that's who he's talking. Oh, not the meth lady. Oh, okay, Freedom Sweat. Okay, got you. I thought you were going to
Head jar, I got
meth
you.
lady. I'm like, what the fuck? She is 71 years old.
I got you, head in a jar.
I sent her this slide. Oh, Joel. I bet that's an Aquarius.
So are we comparing Freedom to a politician now? Because who the fuck is threatening anyone that's special out here, threatening indirectly? The fuck? Kara, go to bed.
Honestly, since you don't care,
Like, go to bed.
if it happens, I'll still laugh. The dude's scared of me. No, I'm not scared of you. I think he's talking to Freedom.
Nobody's scared of you. I was just giving you a heads up. Nobody's scared of you. Sorry.
So you're threatening someone else's
So you're threatening someone else's story
What?
on the internet. Yeah.
Speed. So you're threatening someone else's story to the internet ish. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't either. I'm lost. Kara, go to bed.
Bed.
Don't know what you're trying to say there. Carry on.
Heads up is a threat. A heads up is like letting somebody know something as like a friend, but okay. And no, heads up was a threat. Like, where they do that at?
Yeah, we don't.
Boggin, I don't know. It's IG, brother. I'm not kicking you out. I just got back in here.
The rule
Again.
breakers
Carrie,
doing it. Oh,
dedicated
whatever.
and
He couldn't come back if the rule breakers blocked him, Ashley. Only
You're threatening somebody saying, go look at that. How am I threatening somebody by saying, go look somebody up?
No, that's
Are you?
helping to further
Jesus
someone's
Christ.
education. If they don't know, if
Yep.
they go look, they'll learn what happened to him. There was no threats in that comment. God.
Nope. I was just letting them know about somebody. I was giving them a heads up. A heads up ain't a threat. A heads up is like, hey, buddy, why don't you go look this up? Like, just so you know, for your benefit, for your education. You're lost. You should be on our end of
Who
it.
John Anderson is? Let me ask that question legitimately first. Do you know who John Anderson is, Kara? And it's a legitimate question. No. They're kicking him out, not blocking. Oh, okay, gotcha. My phone could easily be taken, but it's I'm still waiting if she knows who John Anderson is. My phone could easily.
But I don't get why we're saying give heads up. Like,
Oh,
a heads up me. Oh my God, I can't even. D, I was just telling you to look somebody up. I don't know how that sounds silly. I'm just saying, like, look them up. I mean, if you don't, you don't. That's on you. I don't give a fuck either way.
What does it have to do with this stuff? He went crazy on like someone of importance. No, he went crazy on Francesca Amato. That's a crazy CPS advocate. She's not important. I promise you that. She's a loon. So she's absolutely nuts. This is why Big Bag Ditters gets all that street cred. Why is my trolling got you pressed? I don't know who that's to.
I don't either.
Gotta be
I
freedom.
think it's a general statement. This is why the big bag dealer gets all the street cred. Why is my trolling got you pressed?
Who's pressed?
Mr. Anderson from the Matrix flies from. Is that his name for the Matrix, dude? Is his name Anderson? I like.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I don't remember their name. I miss John Anderson.
I don't know.
He's coming around. Keyboard warrior.
Just for the record, yeah, you ain't too far.
Yeah, that was her name. Thank you. Francesco, whatever the hell her last name was. Okay, we
wouldn't even be able to say that shit.
Again, comparing those two make no sense to me. I think the underlying of it was that John made internet threats, and at the end of the day, he had all his computers confiscated, was banned from the internet, and spent time in jail. D, I guess. I know he said he was going to shoot me.
And he lives in Canada. He was fucking with people in the United States, and he was in Canada. And like D says, he's untouchable and stuff. And I said, look up John Anderson because it's not entirely true.
One banned from doing.
I wasn't threatening D. I was telling D to look him up just so he knows that that's not entirely true. He's not as untouchable as he fucking thinks he is.
Mr. Anderson was the one banned from doing lives. I don't know if I don't think he's still banned. I know at one point. They went in, they took all his computers, they banned him from using the internet, period. This went on he was off the internet for a while they were going through hearings. He spent a little time in jail, and he's done now, I guess. That's about the extent I know.
All right, D, I just told you to look him up. Why are you so pressed about it? God damn.
I want to read a statement. I want to read a statement because actually
Oh, yeah, when he was going to jump off a camper, he was going to jump like a whole 4 feet. Don't jump, John, you're going to sprain an ankle.
John from Shankwell Thomas, yes.
Can y'all hear me?
All right, D, just letting you know. Yeah, we can hear you, Freedom.
So I want to read this statement because maybe I'm wrong. I know my rights entirely. Glad you do. But the second part is the part I like. You can't change the law. Actually, you can. See, guys, don't interrupt me. Allow me one moment. The way you change a law, or maybe even create a law, is it all begins with an idea. And that idea can be a simple citizen. It does not have to be a politician. That idea then begins to be put into a format that you would present to your quote unquote state, whether it be the attorney general, the senator, the governor of your state. However, there is a process that must be approved. It goes from an idea to a presentation, and then the presentation at that point, the highest member of your state, they will approve whether or not this works. I don't like this. No, this ain't no good. But by chance, it comes to the point that, hey, this is making sense. Hey, this is good. Okay, but we need to change this, and this, and this, and this, and this. If they make a message that begin to come through their new idea that is still not a law, it's just an idea, the state approves it. Now it goes to DC, and now it goes to the representative of that state that is in DC, and that member will take it. If they're approved by him and he's going to stand behind it as well, then it goes to the state assembly. Once the state assembly hears the recommendation and the new idea, the introduction of the certain bill or law or whatever you want to call it, if it is approved at the state assembly, then it will go step one further and go before the House of Representatives. And if it then goes and clears the House of Representatives, it will find itself laying on the desk of the final step before it comes a federal law, and that is Congress. When it gets to Congress, it can now become a true law. Do I think I'm capable of that? No, I do not. I will be the first one to admit it. Am I ever going to try such as that? No, I promise you, I ain't got the sense to do it. However, there are people that have already done it. They have come up with an idea out of nowhere that made no sense, and it could have been something so simple as a truck driver that didn't have, he was so pressed with issues, he was a day early to his delivery, and that day early when he pulled up to the gate, they said, yes, we do have plenty of parking, but you're 25 hours early. You're going to have to come back 2 hours before your appointment and come back later. So he drives down the road. He pulls over to the first spot off of that 2-lane highway, and he sleeps. While he is sleeping, he is killed. So he was killed for the reasoning there was nowhere safe to park, and you've got this gigantic, huge facility out in the middle of nowhere, and you have plenty of room to park, but yet you say you cannot accept liabilities. Okay, you've got to go away. It's 35 to 60 miles or however far away to the next place that truck can safely park. Now that truck driver is killed on the side of the road sleeping because he was so tired and your federal regulations made him pull over. Laws start with an idea. Just for the record, and I didn't mean to rant. I just want to clear that one fact up, that you can't change the law. Actually, you can. But it takes dedication and education and a whole lot better people than I've got. I can promise you that.
Same keyboard. I love to see John getting a SWAT outfit and airsoft guns out of his RV.
Again, 2 people have sent the request because the number 2 just popped up. When I go there, all I see is the people that are in the room. I don't see who's sending the request. If you want in the box, please send the words add. And you are correct. A young lady here in Missouri done it as well. I'm not going to call her names other than the dawn is breaking most every morning, and then the sunset always follows. Okay? D's wanting to be added, so I will find his name right there and send the request, and here we go. CGA, you still here as well?
Yep.
So I'm going to try to learn.
Yo.
Somebody left. Who was it?
CGA.
Okay.
I think
Go ahead, D, you want it up?
Yeah, so first off, I know all the details of John Anderson. I've had all of that information sent to my inbox. He threatened a female politician in the States. He threatened to murder her. Threatened to jump off a shed. There was a whole lot more. But my behavior on the internet isn't even akin to that. In fact, actually, I think that everyone in this room, plus all of the people in the audience, are just as guilty as anything I've ever done on here. I've never directly threatened anybody, ever. You can take my phones, and that's exactly what the police will see, too.
Francesca really wasn't a politician, D. She was
going to be mayor.
No, she didn't have a chance to. You don't know about our government.
To run, though.
No, she didn't have it. She's like over here. Anybody can try to run. whack job in the world can, oh, I'm gonna run. But that's kind of what she was. In her, I don't know if you know Shane Coyle. In her campaign video, she had Shane Coyle and Tony Boss. She never stood a chance. She was known for being a CPS advocate, or against CPS. I'm sorry. She had problems. She had lost a kid or
Anyway, that's
something.
really
But
neither here nor there, because
yeah,
I'm
she
not even
wasn't a
behaving anything
politician.
like John Anderson on the internet, because I've seen his behavior. So just saying that. Also, to the person that said I threatened Stephanie, never. When y'all said that I did that, but then you were asked to provide the clip, and it never came because it never happened.
Wait, stop right there, please. I want to interrupt you. You did just exactly. You're right. You said please provide it, and it has not. Say it again. It has not been provided in your opinion, correct?
Correct.
So, are you sure it has not been
It
provided?
has not been provided because I didn't ever happen. So that's why I'm sure. Of course.
Well, there you go. Because I don't know either.
It never happened.
I don't have the. Listen to me, D. Let me clearly say, I don't have that video.
Well, because it doesn't exist. It never
well,
happened.
for the record, I do want to say this because my name is being the one discussed about.
Brother.
I'm not going to any FBI's on D. I'm not doing all that. So, yeah.
I don't think that freedom is either. I just think that freedom is just a little
You
bit
got gassed
too into
up,
the drama. I think you're just too into the drama, and you take all this way too serious.
No, you're not. You're not. You want me to tell you what all this is about? Why I'm so pissed right now, D? If you honestly want to ask me, I will honestly fucking answer you right here and now.
Sure, go ahead.
Ask me then.
CGA said you can bring her back up. She got booted. CGA sent a request.
One moment.
Okay.
Ask me.
Ask you what? What the whole point of everything was? Yeah, what was your point of going there for weeks?
Why am I so upset?
Yeah, why are you all mad at me?
It's not about you, D.
Oh.
The question deserves an answer, and that will it will need no interruption for just a moment.
Okay.
The answer is, because of my past and what I've always done, it fucking sickens me. Hear me clearly. If I don't say it, miss me with it, but I'm fucking clearly saying it right here and now. It's all about, how come you can't post a picture of a kid? If I post a picture of my biggest inspiration in probably, let's see, 83's, easily over 20 years, has touched me unlike any kid ever has from his own shadows. And I can't post that picture of that child on this Instagram page because I've got to worry about people that have made threats on other people's children and other people's families. And I've seen the proofs in so many ways and so many videos. I am fucking uncomfortable sharing the rest of my journey with the IG page because I can. I have the same rights as you, and I've never, by God, you're not interrupting me this day. By God, I will not be run away from nowhere by no one, never have, nor ever will. But when my journey can no longer be shared because of people attacking children and families from one end of this country to the motherfucking other, I'm going to continue to not be bullied. I will do anything and everything I can to make sure the day comes that I can take that inspirational child and I will put that picture on my page and I will dare every one of you sons of bitches to make one pedophile comment ever one time anywhere, because those children, they know how, just like as I do too. Son, I thought like a kid, don't you ever forget it.
You sound
because when I was a kid, my childhood was taken from me. I thought like a kid, and you, by God, wish I never did.
Put your moo-moo on and go give your wife a fucking lick.
Have a good day.
Go give your wife a lick for once instead of sitting here like a fucking fool. You sound like a fucking...
My wife is sitting right here looking at me, you silly idiot. I'm going to end this video right now to make sure it gets posted, and I'll be right back.